Labeled the shot, he thought. A little bit wide. Potvin got the stick out there anyway. Craig knocking Anderson to the ice. The Blues are changing, and a penalty is being called. Maybe 2 penalties. They'll be even up.
Mike Craig's going to get 2 minutes for slapping Zezel in the back of the helmet after he took a hit, and Zezel's going to get 2 to start with. You can't let your emotions run away with you in a game that's this critical. The Leafs would have had a power play if Mike Craig had just swallowed his pride just a little bit. I know he didn't like this hit, and I know he didn't know that Zezel had a penalty, but he now knows he's got one, and an unnecessary one. When he does get it, give him this kind of a treatment. Because I don't care who you are, if you're a target of all 4 checkers, this is the kind of treatment you're going to get. McInnes hasn't had enough of it. From the Leaf forwards.
Grabbed by Anderson through the middle is Pronger. Scores! Pronger's shot from just inside the line, and Potvin misplayed it with the left pad. It hit the pad all right, but the good hard shot went in. 2-0 Blues. And the Blues are leading 2-0, so a big chance for Toronto to get back in it. Murphy's shot deflected. In front, Gardner scores! Gardner gets the goal for Toronto. And they are back in it.
And Al McInnes is going to get a penalty there for high-sticking Muller as the goal was scored. So the Leafs are still on the power play.
Gilmore coming to center. He lifts a high one in wide of the net. Out of the goal is Casey. They try to clear it up on the boards and do not. Sundin is in front. Score! The Leafs have tied it. It is 2-2 on 2 power play goals for Toronto. Crucial game for the Maple Leafs. Domi coming in, centering in, Warner shot, rebound. Domi, Warner, score! The Leafs take the lead.
Jamie McCown.
There's the goal scorer, Warner, and he made the best play of them all, not on the goal. I mean, the goal's a nice play with quick hands. While the second and third period have been disasters for Toronto in this series, they've been outscored 12-4 in second period, third period, and overtimes, and 6-1 in the 4 second periods. And Stefan Matteau and Ty Domi fencing a little bit here right off the face-off. So Toronto has to upgrade their games in the second period for sure.
Puck floats in back of the goal for Gagne, and Gardner has to contend with Barron, can't get it by. Anderson shot, score! Tipped by Zezel in front of the net, and the Blues have tied the game.
And here it is right here. He just redirects the pass, and then Schneider, who came up to stand up on him, just finished the check. And I don't think Brett Hull expected it, and I'm sure he didn't like it. Although I will say this, Bob, Hull's hamstring injury looks to be a lot better now than it did in games 1 and 2.
Cardinal back to Himalev. Himalev looking back to the point. Too late now. He's nailed. Into Gretzky again. Gretzky back to the net. Looking around. Rolled it over there. He was hit by Schneider. He got it up to Clark. He lost it. Matteau. The crowd hit him hard. 3-3 tie. Waiting. Gardner scores. Noonan got it back. McInnes' shot. He missed the net. Craig dropping out, and the net goes flying.
Brian Noonan takes a 2-minute penalty for goaltender interference with 1:25 left in the second period. The puck goes off the end boards, hits the water bottle, and rolls down into the hands of Felix Potvin. Noonan roars into the net. I don't think completely on his own. Todd Gill took a swipe at the puck as it was bouncing here, and the follow-through on the stick, he hasn't even seen Corson. The follow-through on the stick hits Corson in the face. That's a tough penalty.
And they're showing a lot of get up and go here as Ty Domi comes for the net, trying to knock it by. Casey can't do it.
And Ty Domi took the stick right in the face. He's getting repaired. He says it's all right.
Into the final minute. dropped it back. Sundin fired a wrist shot, missed on the short side. 45 seconds left in the life of the Maple Leafs for the Stanley Cup season. They're ahead by a goal, and if they can stave off the Blues for another 42.5 seconds, they will move it on for a 6th game. Gilmore is in the penalty box. Wow.
Here's a look at the penalty. Get out of here on that one. With 40 seconds to go in the Stanley Cup game, you're going to call that one on an offside?
Well, it's a high-sticking penalty against the captain, Doug Gilmore, 1917. The Blues, Brett Hull, 23 seconds. Coming to center, he'll shoot it in. Casey goes to the bench. The puck is to the line. McInnes, look out! Shot! Score! Al McInnes ripped one from the blue line. And the St. Louis Blues have tied the game 4-4 as bodies collided in front of Potvin.
A terrible collision between Sundin and Pronger about 5 seconds before the goal was scored on the Al McInnes point shot. Sundin has moved a little, Pronger hasn't. 13 seconds to go, St. Louis tie the score. Pronger's cut over the right eye. He never did see what happened, and Matt Sundin is just getting up. And Al McInnes, who's got the big bonk from the point and has been held scoreless, ties it up with the goalie out and 13 seconds to go. And the high stick on Pronger, and then the collision. It was not the collision that hurt Pronger.
Al McInnes ties this game 4-4.
Well, when you go into overtime, one team is usually quite pleased and the other quite disappointed. It's not hard to figure out who's what in the Maple Leaf Gardens tonight. So another NHL playoff game in 1996 goes into the 4th period.
And Noonan shoots it out of the zone. Matt Cole chasing Gill. Matt Cole skating in hard. And Gill touched it with a skate. So that's icing again against the St. Louis Blues.
A nice play by Todd Gill because he was tangling with a real big, strong player. And Gill got good body position on Matteau and tied him up so he couldn't touch him. Matteau, of course, takes the icing off here. So Todd Gill, with a pretty good show of strength against a guy who's much bigger, makes a nice play.
Gilmore won it. Back to Murphy from Clark. Murphy to Clark. Crowd in front. They covered him well. Fake the shot. Now he shoots. Rebound.